Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mike from songwritingresources.com, and today we're going to talk about some of the songwriting techniques of Tom Petty, the late great Tom Petty. Tons of just classic rock hits. You can check out his catalog online, or hopefully you have some of his records. But today we're going to talk about some of the, actually 3 different techniques that Tom Petty used to use in his songwriting. Not in every song, but a lot of his songs, and hopefully you can incorporate some of these ideas into your own writing to sort of create maybe that everyman pop rock / folk rock kind of thing that Tom Petty had going on. So the first technique we're going to look at is, just looking at my notes here, we're going to look at chord riffs. So I'm going to play a few Tom Petty chord progressions and see if you can determine what song is being played just by hearing the chords. So that was I Won't Back Down. Hopefully you're able to hear that. And it's amazing to me when you listen to a Tom Petty song that you get these first position chords. So chords down here at the bottom of the neck that if you've played guitar for a little while, you probably know all these chords. For example, in this song, it's E minor, D, G. Does that twice, and then the third time it goes E minor, D, C, and then it goes E minor, D, G again. But what makes it so memorable? Well, one of the first things to notice about it is that the rhythms between the chords is uneven. So we're calling this uneven rhythmic subdivisions of the beat. So let me count these out. Count these rhythms out so you can hear that. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4 on the E minor, 1, 2, 3 on the D minor. Sorry, the D, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this G chord. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all it is just an uneven distribution of rhythms across the chord progression. Here's another one. That was the one from the intro, that's Learning to Fly. F, C, A minor, and G. Nothing fancy about those chords. But you get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So it's really interesting how he's doing that. There's a lot of songs out there, and even in today, modern pop music, that have that very same chord progression. All it is 4 to 1 to minor 6 to 5 in the key of C. Like Strumbella's. This one. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't. That's the same chord progression, but it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Also a really good song, but to sort of create the Tom Petty thing, 1, 2, 3. What I like about the Tom Petty thing is that you can tell what song this is just from hearing these chords. Learning to fly, but I ain't got. So really cool technique there. Maybe try that in your chord progression writing. If you play a lot of chords down here, especially at the bottom of the neck, to sort of separate yourself from the next person, all you gotta do is just bump a rhythm over here or there. I mean, obviously you want it to sound good, but tinker around with it, maybe it'll work. Another thing to notice about these chord hooks, chord riffs, I'm calling them chord riffs because they're more than just chord progressions, they sound like riffs, is some of the interchordal stuff you hear, like the little melodies inside the chords. There's like hammer-ons, pull-offs, little melodies that come in, just the way that the chords are arranged. So let me show you a few examples. Like, see if you can tell me what song this is. again is simple chord progression: A minor, G, D, and A minor again. So nothing too crazy fancy, but one thing to notice is rhythmically here, a lot of stuff is on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the and of, it's coming on the offbeat. The other thing to notice is this like little internal melody that's happening. Like you could sing it. And what it is it's just like hammer-ons. So I'm just playing open strings like this, and then hammering that A minor chord. So you get that little bit of a melody. With the strumming too. There's a hammer on, up, down, hammer on, up, down. Strumming patterns, hammer-ons. The other way too, to create these interchordal melodies. See if you can tell me what song this is. It's in the wrong key, but. Free falling, right? So it happens two ways. In the intro it goes D sus4, D sus4, D, A, and then the verses and the chorus and stuff it goes D, G, G, D, A. But what's interesting about this chord progression, these are not fancy chords either, is just this melody here. So the idea, I guess, with this particular technique is to see if you can arrange your chords in a way to create an internal melody, even if it's just like a subtle one, like, what will be a subtle one? Like, how about Wreck Me? D, A, bum, bum, bum. I'm hearing that. Bum, 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 bum. Right? The way he achieves that there is not striking all of the notes in the chord, like all of the D notes, but I'm hitting the D string, the G string, and the B string. For the A, I put an A string, the D string, and the G string. And for the E chord, the top three strings. It's more of that rock feel anyway, but you can kind of hear a little melody. Dun, dun, dun. And what's cool about that is then there's like a melody happening in the guitar while there's another melody being sung over the top of it. So you get these two melodies kind of floating against each other, and it sounds really cool. Anyway, so just to recap this little segment on chord riffs, you've got uneven rhythmic subdivisions of the beat, and then you also have, secondarily, you have interchordal melodies, which you can accomplish through using hammer-ons. You can accomplish them using just sort of interesting chord progressions and voice leading inside the chords, and also striking the strings or strumming patterns that create internal melody. So hopefully you can incorporate some of those ideas into your writing, and hopefully that helps you sort of spice up your chord progressions. Just want to say thank you to you guys for checking this content out. Hopefully these tips are helpful to you. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Hoping to post a lot more of these types of videos. If you have any suggestions or comments or people you want me to analyze, feel free to let me know below. I'd be happy to oblige. Happy to look into those people for you. This has been really fun for me, and stay tuned for more content. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.